Hello, we are going to make a cat. Isn't that cute? Out of a little popsicle stick. If you have a full-size one, just cut it in half, because you only need half. I found these half stack ones in my stash. So first thing you got to do is draw the little paws on the bottom, and I'll show you again so you can look at his paws. See his little paws? Isn't that cute? So all you got to do is just draw a line between so you can have two legs, and then just two little lines for the paws, just like that. Okay, and then let me lift this up so you can see right against it. Okay, there you go. So then you can use whatever size head you want it to have. I had this on my desk from before, so this one's 1.5 inches, so I'm just going to do this one. So this time I'm going to do a blue cat. I've already made a brown one, so I figured I may as well do a blue one. That'll be pretty. So you cut out a hole or a circle. Oops, I need that back. And then you want to cut a football out of it. So just stick it in like this and cut out a football. Okay, so you can save the football for something else. They're actually perfect for leaves. That's how I make a lot of my leaves. Okay, so it's shaped like this now. Then you want to go in and we're gonna glue on 2 eyes. Whoops, whoa. I'm getting stuck on my whiskers there. Okay, so for eyes, I've chosen wiggle eyes. If you've got wiggle eyes, you can go ahead and use those. If not, then you can draw them on. That works too. But I do have the wiggle eyes, so I'm going to go ahead and put them on. So 2 dollops of glue and 2 eyeballs. Alrighty. Then we're going to take our pen, and I'm using a Sharpie, and we're going to draw a little nose. Little triangular shaped nose. And then the W for the mouth. Okay, let me pick it up and show you. So a triangle shape for the nose and a W for the mouth, and then we're going to draw the little triangle ears. So like that, like that. Okay, I'll show you them before I color them in. All right, whoops, that one's kind of messy, but it's going to be colored in anyways. All right, so just kind of follow the lines of the circle that you've trimmed, and then just color that in for the little ears. If you need to adjust it, you can always do that. Alrighty, so there we go. We've got those ready. And now we need, I better do this first, so this way it can start drying. So we're gonna do, I had these stamens, I think that's what they're called, for flowers. And so I took 3 of them out, and it actually made, because you only need real little, because look how long they are. So they're way too long. So I just cut on either side so that they're about, I don't know, maybe 1/2 inch long. So, and then the piece that I had left over, then I cut that in half, and I'll show you. I'm going to lay it on his face so you can see what I've done here. So I just put 3 pieces together and then glued it. So now I can glue this in place here. So some will have the little beaded edge end, and some won't. So, or you can use just pieces of thread if you've got some thread, or you can draw them on. Okay, so since I've got them, I'm going to go ahead and use them, and I'm putting a dot of glue there, and then I'm just going to use my finger and push that right on, and then I'm going to take the next one, and I've lined them up in right here and put the glue on them already to hold them together. So now I just have to pick them up and stick them on, and look at how easy that was to do. Pretty easy, huh? Alrighty. So now we just have to wrap the little stick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this one out of the way because I don't want to ruin it. We'll move this one out of the way so that way it can dry. And I want to get my slicer here, and we want like about 1/8 of an inch, give or take. Doesn't really matter exactly, because you just need like two little lengths that are about 6 inches, and I don't think we're even going to use all of that. All right, so then what I did was I lay this down onto it, so the top of the stick is at the top of his head without it showing. So see, that one went a little bit higher, okay. But you don't want it to show, okay? So I just laid it down like this and went, okay, so we want it about right here. So I'm going to put a little mark on there because that's where we want to start wrapping our stick. Okay. So, and in order to wrap it, we're going to go like this and put a little bit of glue going straight across, right over that line. And we're going to bring glue all the way down to just past the black line. So that we drew for the two legs. Ah! All right. So there you go. See the glue? Okay. Let me clean this up before we get this all over too. All righty. So now we're going to take the paper strip here, and you can see how thin it is. It's even thinner than the than the foot here. So we're going to lay this down, but we want to lay it at an angle above where we put the mark, because we want to wrap it over at a diagonal, and then just keep wrapping it around and wrapping it around and wrapping it around and wrapping it around. Okay, then you want to kind of go back and check that top and make sure that's down. Press that all down good, and then you can come back to wrapping it again and wrap it around until you've got that one little piece left. And then we're going to go ahead and glue this piece right on the back. So another little bit of glue right here. And then fold that over. Make sure you get glue on that, and then hold it down just for a moment. And in the meantime, you can push it up a little bit. Alrighty. There. So then we can take and we can go ahead and put another little dot of glue right on top of that one, because now we're going to wrap. We almost had enough. So now we're going to cover that up as I'm taking it off the front. Lay this right over the top. Hold that down. And then continue wrapping around a couple more times until you get down to right where the feet are. Okay, then you're going to want to pinch that together, and then you can just pull it off. Okay, so now the body's done. Come on, stay down there. Whoops, I guess I need a little bit more glue. There, get down there. Alrighty. There, so now our body is done. So now we just have to glue the body and the head together. So for that, I'm just going to go ahead and put some glue right on here. And then take the head and lay it right down, making sure to overlap that wrapped piece of paper that we put on there. And now we just need the tail. So the leftover piece, we're just going to take it and we're just going to fold it up, fold it over like this and kind of make a V. Okay, so see the V that I made? Once you do that, then you can just snip it like that. Snip it at a point, because then that's going to be his little tail, and we can attach that on. So simple. All right, so then we can hold that, put a little glue across there, hold this down, and put that on. There we go. Ta-da! So now we've got this one done. Isn't he cute? And we've got this one too. Very simple. Oops, and I've got his little lines on his head. Let's draw those lines in. All right, so we need that black marker. And we want to draw 3 lines, so he can be a little striped cat. There. Then I'll bring it up again so you can see. Aren't they cute? I like the way they came out. All right, so let's go ahead and make another one. All righty, how about a red one? That'll work. Okay, so we need another stick. We're going to go ahead and draw the legs first. So again, it's about 1/2 inch up. That's all you need. It's just about 1/2 inch up. And then 2 little toes. There we go. Okay. There you go. Okay, so then we're going to do red. So we need a red circle. And we're going to cut out the circle. And then we're going to do the football. So we need to cut that off. There we go. Alrighty. And again, you can save that for a leaf, for something else, for a flower or something. Okay, then we're gonna mark this on here so we know where we're gonna be wrapping. So we want it to be about there. Now we can go ahead and we can decorate the face. So first thing I like to do is those eyeballs. So let's get 2 more eyes. There we go. And put 2 dollops of glue down. 1, 2. And put the eyeballs over those. That's so cute. Okay, we can use black or white, doesn't matter. This one's got the black on it. This one I used white. Maybe I'll do the white again. Why not? Alrighty, so we'll do the 3 lines now so I don't forget. Okay, we'll do the ears. Do the little triangle nose and the W mouth. Okay, we're done with that part now. Then we can glue those. May as well glue the whiskers on so they can be drying while we're waiting. So put a little dot on either side, and then we can pull these little whiskers up here and stick them on. It's so much easier if you glue the whiskers together prior to making them, because I was trying to do it before, right as I was doing it, and I kept bumping them. So, but now they're all glued together anyways, and then you just glue that little bunch down. So, cause see, I've got 2 more whiskers here. So there's 1 more set for me to play with, so I can make 1 more cap. Alrighty, so again, we need the 2 little skinny strips of red so that we can wrap that around the cat's body. And there we go. And we want a little bit of glue on here, right where that mark is. I'm going to start with this one. And come on, pick it up. And then we're going to go ahead and put this on there and hold it down. I forgot to put the glue going down. There. Alrighty, and then we can start wrapping this right around. And if they're not butted right up against each other, you can just use your fingernail and push it up. Push them together, make sure they're sticking together. Ooh, I think just 1 piece is gonna work for this one. That's good. Alrighty, so we can wrap that around. Push that up, wrap this one around. And that's gonna be a lot of glue on there, so I'm gonna wipe some of that off because I'm gonna need some on the back anyways. Here, put a little bit more on here. We'll go down a little bit farther. There, okay, now we can go on the back here. Is that all the way down? Yep, perfect. Then we need a little dollop back here. And then we can pluck that off. Alrighty, and then we need a tail. So we just need this piece to make a tail. So again, we're just gonna fold it up in a little triangle and then snip it. Alright, so now we just need to put the head on and then add that tail. So we're gonna go ahead and put glue on top of here for the head and add the head on. That was so cute. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. So that one's on there. And then we turn it over and put a little bit of glue right here. And put that tail on. I think I'm putting it on the opposite side, but that's okay. There, yep, that's a lefty. Or righty. That's a righty, these are lefties. Those are so cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, and I've got enough to make 1 more. So let's say, oh yes, we can do this pretty orange one. Yellow orange, that'll be nice. And this is shiny paper too. Okay, yep, that's just perfect. So we'll cut that one. Cut out a football. Save that for a leaf. We've got our cat face here. We can, I think I'm gonna use the black on here. So we can go ahead and, oops, Get the eyeballs on first. So pull those eyes out. And put 2 dollops of glue there for the eyes. These go together so quickly. There. And then use your marker and draw the ears. And fill them in. And draw the other ear. And fill them in. And get that little triangle nose. And the W for the mouth. Nice. And the 3 little lines. Okay. Whoops, and then we got to glue on the whiskers on either side. And let those glue on. There's those ones. And there's those ones. Perfect. Okay, now we can let that dry. Okay, and then we need to trim this yellow so that we can wrap the yellow around. And again, about 1/8 of an inch. Okay, then we could take, oh, we didn't prep the stick. Okay, that's okay, we can do it now. All right, so we need to draw the line going down for the feet. And then the toes, 1, 2, 1, 2. All righty, lay the head on there to see where, how far down. And it's about right here. So when I do it like that, go ahead and put some glue on there. And then start wrapping. Start here and wrap around. Alrighty, that looks pretty good. This is going to be a pretty one. All shiny and purty. Yep. Get all that dried glue off of there. Okay, I need a wee bit more here. Wrap it around. I have to add a piece on just for one more wrap. Alrighty, in order to do that, it's better to add the piece on the back side. Alrighty, let's get that wrapped around and hold this one down. Glue on there, fold that piece over, and we can add another little bit of glue there. There. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap it maybe 2 more times just to make sure it's not going to fall off. All right, so there's that one. And come on, one more time. And that one, okay. There, then we can turn it back over. We can put a little glue under there. And if you do have it left, you could just leave the tail on like this. And all you have to do is just kind of fold it up, and then you can fold this piece over. Is that too long? Yep, that's too long. Okay, do it. There, like that. Ta-da! And then we can trim it like that. There, that worked. Alrighty. So then we can go ahead and put some glue on the top here. And put that kitty cat's head on. So now we've got 2 with just straight whiskers and 2 with the stamen whiskers. That's pretty cool. There we go. Get that glue down. Those came out so cute. Oh my goodness. All right, so let me pull these up so you can see them. You can get a shot of all 4 together. Aren't they cute? Whoops, right there. Okay. Aren't they adorable? Such a fun little thing. You can use these to give them to the kids to play with. You can put them on in your scrapbooks or in your journals. You could even add a paper clip on the back and turn them into paper clips. That would be adorable. Or you can stick them on cards. So whatever you choose to do. Alrighty. I think it would be fun also to put a paper clip on the back and just use it as a journal point, or a clip rather, or a bookmark. So, alrighty. So I hope you'll like this idea and you'll give it a try. And until we meet again, happy crafting. Bye-bye.